Hey there, Fai Cheng here with a quick overview over the online class so you know exactly what to expect when you show up, and of course also with GDPR out, we need to make sure you know what you're signing up for. So what we've got in this class is, first of all, it's nothing for sale. And it's not because I don't have anything for sale, but because, as you've seen, prescription before diagnosis is malpractice. That is the core underlying philosophy of Yuck marketing. You never go out and pitch someone over the head. And there's a very specific scientific reason behind that, because typical marketing ends up focusing on a very small percentage of people who would be the right fit, but the majority of people are not the right fit. And that's one of the reasons why typical marketing feels kind of wrong and salesy. So what we're doing there is, instead, we're providing 100% actionable content, real content, and we expect nothing in return. And the reason for the nothing in return is, I think, best summarized by a great quote by Gary Vaynerchuk, who says, if you give and expect something in return, you are basically manipulating. And I totally 100% agree with this, because the moment you exploit the law of reciprocity, for example, you are putting people in a position where they feel obliged to return the favor. And that is something we want to avoid. You want to have people come to you, prospective clients come to you because they want to work with you, not because they feel obliged to. So this concept of manipulation is something we completely eliminate from Yuck marketing. And the philosophy behind it, or underlying all of this, is, I think, great, or summarized quite nicely by the quote by Peter Drucker, who said, "The purpose of marketing is to make selling superfluous." And this is exactly what we're doing here. We are making selling superfluous by doing proper marketing. So when you come to the end of the decision-making process, when you come to the point where normally it's time to close, people will have made up their mind already. And those who want to move forward will basically say, well, how do I enroll? As opposed to, well, no, we need some urgency and scarcity. So, does this work in practice? That's the big question. I've just told you, basically, we eliminate all selling and we're being respectful of our clients' needs, etc. It kind of sounds a bit fluffy. And is it all give, give, give? And it is not. There are very sound marketing, psychological, and scientific principles behind this that basically turn modern day current marketing on its head. And the reason is quite simple. Basically, today's market or markets are too sophisticated or have moved on, whereas marketing has not moved on. So the old techniques of basically persuading people and hammering them into submission with bonuses and scarcity and urgency no longer work. People are too aware of this and they stop using it. So there's a fundamental principle behind this. But to show you one example of how this actually works, and it kind of goes to the principle of the 1,000 true fans, is an email by Sue, and I'm going to have to look at the screen here and I'll read it out to you. Sue wrote to me and said, "Hi Fight, I have always enjoyed reading your emails, taking your advice and purchasing some of your products and recommendations since 2011, and now it's 2018. Time flies. I've now joined the ranks of the not quite retired and I'm no longer involved with online marketing. I wanted to thank you prior to unsubscribing from your list and let you know why." Now, when do you get emails like this? When people, before unsubscribing, want to give you the heads up because they're leaving you, they're leaving your world. This is proper loyalty. This is 1,000 true fans territory. And this is what we do with Yuck marketing. And I can show you how to do this. I can even show you how to do this for free, because, as I said, the purpose of this whole thing is to give you great content, and if you want to move forward, fantastic. But really, what we're trying to do is get a tribe, a movement going, people who not only make a difference in the world through their actions and what they can give in terms of their gift, but also through their marketing and making a difference with their marketing. So, to come to the whole GDPR compliance thing then, as you saw with Sue's email, I provide great content. Sometimes I provide recommendations. And as a result, I don't want to have extra tick boxes and you agreeing to getting the invitation to the online class and to my newsletter and to more information on Yuck marketing and possibly a recommendation. Because when I tell you, look, I'm using this tool over here, it's great, and sometimes I use my affiliate link, I don't want to have an extra tick box just for that. So just like Sue, you have the option of signing up, and just like Sue, I am pretty confident you will get great value out of being in this world of the no yuckers. We call ourselves the mad people, making a difference people, MAD. There's a link down below. When you join, you will be sent the link to the online class and other information. And the one thing I recommend you check out is my podcast. I've only just started this. There are only 3 episodes at this point. But it gives you an overview of this whole thing, what it is about, and what the underlying psychology, the underlying philosophy, the underlying method is we use to do this no-yuck marketing in practice. Alrighty. Any questions? There's a button somewhere down below, sort of a blue thing. You can reach out to me. I'm a real person and I will respond. As you saw with Sue, there you go. She wrote to me, and then there was an email exchange of 5 messages because I do actually care. Alrighty, cheers. Bye.